Hey guys, Joel Puncher's Paintball. Today we have a very exciting product review and overview. This is the Planet Eclipse LV1.6. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alrighty guys, so here we are with the Planet Eclipse LV1.6 on my right, as well as we actually have a used Planet Eclipse LV1.1 that we're going to draw some comparisons. First thing I'd like to discuss is how did the LV1.6 come about? It was released at Paintball Extravaganza 2020 this year, and we're at the end of July now, and we're starting to get guns in. Partially, well, for the main reason being the coronavirus. It just unfortunately ruined production in the United Kingdom, but we are finally starting to see some of these beautiful guns in our store. But why was the Planet Eclipse LV1 first of all discontinued, and why did they bring it back? So the LV1 was the evolution of the Ego line, which made Planet Eclipse famous. The 2005 Ego was Planet Eclipse's first overall gun. It was the first open bolt system gun that was similar to the Bob Long Intimidator in 2005, and featured, a really consistent shot. Although it was very loud, it was a great shooting gun, and it evolved over the period of the years until we reached the Planet Eclipse LV1. The Planet Eclipse LV1 was known for being a smoother shooter and was just a overall great platform. So the LV1 was released, then the Planet Eclipse eventually released the Planet Eclipse LV1.1, which featured a few different things. The main one being the volume chamber was increased, so the operating pressure was lowered, and it featured a better shot. That was the main thing with the LV1.1. That was, I believe, one of the only main things, and the only reason that you could tell the difference was where the serial number was placed on the gun, unless you shot the gun, and then you notice a considerable difference on the shot quality and how much smoother the LV1.1 was over the LV1. Then came the LV1.5, which featured this blade style trigger that can be seen on this LV1.1, which is an upgradable option. The LV1.1 came with the side style trigger, which was standard with the LV1, and then the LV1.6 also has the blade trigger. LV1.5 also had the new style Pops ASA as compared to this a little thicker and bulkier ASA that's featured on the LV1.1 that we have here, as well as just the standard LV1. And then the big thing is that now the LV1.6 features standard the FL barrel system with the carbon fiber tip. So the main thing of why the LV1 was discontinued was they had some issues with the solenoid. The solenoid would fail over time. So instead of continuing with the platform, Planet Eclipse decided to discontinue until they could fix and make things right. And that's what exactly they've done with the LV1.6. So the LV1.6 has a serviceable solenoid, which is a little bit different than the previous platform. The LV1, LV1.1, and 1.5 had a solenoid that you could not rebuild, which made it basically useless over a period of time. After hundreds of thousands of shots, that solenoid would go and you'd have to replace the entire solenoid. So Planet Eclipse fixed that problem with the 1.6. You no longer have to worry about that, as well as it also comes with other features. So with that said, we are going to do an unboxing video of the Black Midnight that we have here to see what's all included when you purchase one of these bad boys. And we are also going to weigh the LV1.1, compare it to the LV1.6, and see if there's any significant difference there. Alrighty guys, so first we have the LV1.6. We're going to throw it on our scale here. As you can see, it is zeroed. And here we are. I'm going to set it on here. And 2 pounds. 0.2 ounces. All right, next we have our LV1.1 that's on our used site right now. As you can see, the scale is zeroed one more time, and we are going to set that bad boy on there. 2 pounds 1 ounce. So there is slight difference between the two. The LV1.6 is a little bit lighter. Alright guys, so the LV1.6 case Comes in all black format. This is going to be standard across all the cases for the LV 1.6. Pretty standard aluminum casing that comes with all Planet Eclipse guns. Has for a long time. And we're going to do a little unzip here. As you can see, the LV symbol there. And there she is. This is the midnight version of the LV 1.6. We're going to talk about a few things that make this gun different. This gun retails at $1,295.95. Comes with the FL aluminum bolt, or excuse me, FL aluminum insert with carbon fiber tip. So first things first, we'll talk about the barrel system. So it only comes with one insert, the insert being a 689 insert. And overall, this has been a great barrel system for the Planet Eclipse. Many different color inserts that are available, and this Deadly Winds / Planet Eclipse carbon fiber tip is very lightweight, and as you can see, great porting here. The next thing that comes with your LV 1.6 is the color manual, pretty standard for Planet Eclipse. Talk about everything through there. You know, if you've never had a Planet Eclipse gun, you can see in this parts diagram, every single O-ring is detailed. So if you have any issues, you can go through, rebuild the gun with your amazing parts kit. Every single O-ring is labeled, as well as it comes with a light and heavy rammer. Heavy rammer is made for a smoother, softer shot. Light rammer is made for higher rates of fire, and overall, great there. Comes with a Planet Eclipse barrel cover, pretty standard there. Comes in a camo. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought that the GO4s came with some really cool barrel condoms. If you haven't seen that, we did already do a GO4 overview, and you can see the barrel cover in that video. Oil to oil your rammer on the LV 1.6. Allen keys, as well as the parts kit that I already talked about. And then, of course, the meat and potatoes of why we're here, the LV 1.6. So as you can tell, this is a little bit more aggressive on the milling. It almost looks similar to the LVR milling that was very famous in limited edition. And, you know, beautiful gun. I noticed that it just feels great in the hands. It does come with the blade trigger similar to the LV 1.5. The LV1 and the LV 1.1 had the size style trigger. I tend to prefer this blade trigger. And the few things other to mention with the LV 1.6 is this Pops ASA is the newer, slimmer style that can be found on the LVR as well as the LV 1.5. I really like how this feels when you're cupping your hand around. Feels much better in the hands than the older style ASA. And then lastly, a low rise feed neck. And then the big reason that this gun was redesigned was for the serviceable solenoid. And overall, this gun is great. So with that, we are going to go into an efficiency video and shoot this thing outright. Hey guys, Joel Puncher's Paintball. Today we are doing the efficiency test on the LV 1.6. We're out here at Battlegrounds Paintball in Canal, Winchester, Ohio. As you can see, this is a gorgeous field. This is Kirk. He is the owner of the field, and he's going to do the honors of doing the efficiency test. I'm going to be loading, and Kirk's going to be shooting. So what do we have here? We've got a 7745 Ninja tank with a powerhouse reg. Kirk, if you can flip that to show exactly where we're at on the gauge there. So we're right below 4,500 PSI. We're shooting Vulcan graffiti paint, and our shot counter is literally at 3. We took 3 shots to chrono the gun. So I'd like to give a special shout out to Chris. He's a local customer of ours. He gave us the okay to shoot this, and you can get all your pre-orders at punisherspb.com, or if you'd like to trade in your old marker for one of these bad boys, contact us today. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it. All right, let's chrono that bad boy. All right, 273, 284, 278. All right, looks good. Here we go.
and shoot the pole.
All right. So where are we at here, Kirk?
Let's look at air.
Just at
We still have about 2,000 psi.
just under 2.
Just under 2,000 psi. Here we go. Yeah, try and hit that pole kind of like halfway up.
Yep.
Check the chrono. Let's see what she's
Okay, let's chrono it and see where we're at here. 279. All right, so it still looks like we're shooting good. We're gonna keep on shooting until we see signs of drop off here. Give it a little bit more, but that's pretty much, are we pretty much right at 0 there?
Right at it.
All right. Okay, we're gonna finish off the rest of this hopper, see if we can get a few good balls here.
That's all. We're at 12:30.
All right. There it is. So
12:30.
yeah, so total amount was 1,261 shots. Went until we started seeing signs of drop off. And what'd you think, Kurt?
Shoot smooth.
Very smooth shooting gun. Get yours today at punisherspb.com. Alright guys, well I hope that you enjoyed that shooting video. We were able to get an insane amount of shots off our 7745, and overall just very impressed with how this gun has performed so far. I'd like to give a special shout out to one of our local customers, Chris, who allowed us to shoot his midnight before he comes over and claims it from us. But the other thing that I like to address is the price point on the LV1.6 and why this gun is worth it and why it is not just another LV1. First off, this gun retails for $1,295.95. So it is a different price point that Planet Eclipse has never evolved into, very similar to the Geo4. And what are you getting with that? First of all, you're getting a Planet Eclipse gun, so you know that it's going to be reliable. You're getting a serviceable solenoid, so you're never going to have to worry about replacing your solenoid again. So even though the LV1 through the 1.5 has held its resale value on the used market, you know, if you buy one of these guns, you never know when the solenoid might go. Then you're looking at a $150 repair. With this, you never have to worry about that. I would also like to mention that it comes with a factory warranty. So if you're buying a brand new, you're going to have that, as well as the brand new FL barrel system that's standard with most Planet Eclipse guns now. So all great reasons to buy this gun, to upgrade, and overall we are very happy with this gun. We are taking a bunch of pre-orders, so if you guys have any questions, please contact us. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you like one of these, contact us today. We are taking trade-ins, or just head over to the website and purchase at punisherspb.com.